Hello everyone, Dylan here for Monday Circuits class. As we got a couple minutes still left for people to funnel in. As always, disclaimer, we will not be playing music here. Make sure you have your own music at home. And then these classes are for AT&T Tower Place for Wellness members. If you're not a member and you work in the AT&T Tower and you'd like to join, shoot us an email or stop by the fitness center if you're back in the AT&T Tower. And a reminder, if you're joining us today and you're a Place for Wellness member, to make sure you type something in the chat so we know you're here and you can get that credit for coming to class. Reminder, if you are a Place for Wellness member, type something in the chat so you can get credit for class today. If you're not a Place for Wellness member here at the AT&T Tower and you'd like to join and you work here in the AT&T Tower, feel free to stop by if you're back in the building or send us an email or give us a call to get you signed up. For circuits today, we've got a couple pairs of dumbbells ready to go, lighter and heavier. And we've got a step as well to use for some cardio exercise, as well as you can use it as a bench to lay down on for any, chest exercises or exercise that you lay down but want a little more range of motion that a bench provides. That's your equipment for today. Obviously, if you are using like a chair or a bench, please make sure it's stable and can take you standing on it, putting your feet on it, stuff like that. Don't do anything that's not safe. And reminder to play some music at home, as we are not playing music via the stream. So, yeah, make sure you get the best workout experience you can at home. Hello, Lori. Thanks for joining. Just got done giving all my disclaimers. So we'll start with our warm-up really quickly, and then for circuits today, we're going to go back to our 4-minute rounds and do 4 exercises. You got 4 minutes to do a set number of reps for each exercise, and you're at your own pace, and you go through as much as you can, as many times as you can in 4 minutes in each station, with a minute of rest in between our stations. All right. So we will warm up. First, let's start with our slow butt kicker hamstring activation, as well as our shoulder blade scapular retraction here. Loosen up from a nice long, hopefully it felt long. It always seems to feel too short weekend. Good. Into our Frankensteins. Kick the leg up, little twist at the top, reaching for that opposite toe. Activate those hip flexors while continuing to stretch our hamstrings here, as well as bring in some core action here. Good. Arm circles forward. Ease into that range of motion. Don't force anything. Go ahead and switch directions when you're ready. All right, make them small. Let's activate now. Don't worry about range of motion. I want you to feel those shoulder blades activate, those back muscles squeeze, those hands and forearms squeeze. Same thing, two directions here. Good. All right, shake those arms out a little bit here. Let's go to our windmills next. Spread those feet out. Hip hinge forward. Stretch through those hamstrings. Drive the heels into the ground on the way up. Just like a deadlift. Fire those glutes. Nice twist through the spine here, as well as a nice little chest opener. Open up to each side of the room. Good. Let's shake those legs out now here. Bouncing on the balls of our feet. Let the arms hang. Shake the knees out. Shake the ankles out. Now let's go into our little faster butt kickers than before. Get those knees up just a little bit to help bring those heels towards our butt. Good. Shake those legs out. Let's open up those hip flexors. Remind there are a couple options here. You can just do a standing quad stretch if you want, or we're down in this half kneel position. You can even go up into maybe a runner's lunge position here as well. Whatever's comfortable for you or you feel that best stretch in that back hip flexor and quad. And when you're ready, you can switch. Again, you might need to hold that an extra few seconds to feel some more tension release. That is fine. Good. Let's go down to that high plank position here. Oops. All right, let's get those calves stretched out here. You can go 1 foot at a time for a little deeper option, or you can just sit there with both and slowly press those heels to the ground a little bit more with every breath. And then go ahead and pedal them out as well. Good. All right, give me a few cat cows here. Let's go 5 sequences. So 1 cat and cow. That's 1. Do that 4 more times. Nice and slow. Working on that pelvic tilt, that core activation as well. I've got 1 more for 5. Good, and then we'll go right into our bird dogs from here. I like to do mine on one side, 8 in a row on one side, and then go ahead and switch once you've done 8 on your side to the other side. Should be total body activation here. Nice and controlled. Once you've done 8 of those, go ahead and flip it over onto your mat and give me 10 glute bridges, nice and slow, with a second or 2 hold at the top, really firing those glutes and tightening that core. Good. Once you've done 10, go ahead and make your way back up to a standing position, and we'll get back onto the balls of our feet here. Shake those legs out. Good. All right. Give me a few body weight squats here. Not working too hard. I just want you to get that warmth in those legs. Start to feeling everything come together. Good. Back to our box for feet here. Now I want you to get those knees up a little bit here. On the balls of our feet. Starting to get those knees up. Three, two, one. Good. All right. Go ahead and take a few more seconds. If you're feeling a little stiff somewhere, stretch it out and get ready for our first round. Reminder, it is 4 exercises. I'm going to give you them right now, and they each have a set number of reps, and you go through as many times as you can in 4 minutes, resting when you feel you need to rest. I would try to aim for at least 2 times through everything. That means you're moving at a good pace. Okay, so first round, first station, we will have chest press, okay, for 12 reps. We will have tricep dips. I would recommend your chair or your box or your bench here to get you off the ground a little bit, but you can do them on the ground up in like a bridge position. Okay, 12 of those. Then you're going to stand it up for 12 squats. Add some weight to those if you want. Maybe you want to do a sumo squat. You can do whatever kind of squat you want today. And then our last one is the combo exercise. Again, you'll want your chair or your box or your bench, whatever you're using. You're going to do 10 mountain climbers. Okay, count each knee. Okay, up to 10. So you want your hands supported here on your box or chair. So kind of at an incline. And then you're going to come out of that mountain climber. And then depending on your equipment at home or what your comfortability is, you're going to either do 3 jumps or 3 step ups. Okay, and then go back to your mountain climbers. You need to do that 5 times. So 10 mountain climbers followed by 3 either box jumps or box step ups, depending on what you're comfortable with. That's 1, you'll do that 5 times. Okay, so chest press, 12 reps, tricep dips, 12 reps, squats for 12 reps, mountain climbers, 10 mountain climbers to 3 jump or step ups, 5 times. Okay, all right, get your music going. We got 4 minutes on the clock, starting with our chest press. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, begin. 4 minutes starts. Chest press, inhale down, exhale, squeeze it up. It's okay to move a little bit faster today. We want to get through these as much as we can. And if you ever get ahead or behind me, that's fine, because I'm going to be trying to help everyone with form and stuff. So dips here, 12 reps. You can either go on your elevated surface. I think that makes it easier. If you don't have something ready, you can do it from here. You're just going to have to get those hips a little higher, but you're still going to have a little less range of motion. Remember, that's 12 reps. Okay. If you're already at past dips, you're onto your squats. 12 reps of those as well. Whatever you're comfortable with for squats today. No matter what kind of squat you're doing, make sure we send those hips and butt back and drop it straight down and drive those heels up, firing the glutes. Our feet should always be nice and flat on the ground. Make sure our core is engaged. Inhale, load it up. Exhale, press into the floor, squeeze the glutes. 12 of those. After you've done your squats, you are on to our combo. Okay, so again, what those are going to look like: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then either 3 of those or 3 step ups. And then you're back to your mountain climbers. You got to do that 5 times. Okay. If we are jumping like this, make sure we're landing nice and soft on our knees, not with stiff legs. If we're doing step ups, try to get those going nice and quick. Okay. Again, everyone's at their own pace today. Hopefully you're almost on to the back to your chest press here. We're at 2 minutes and 30 seconds into the round, so you got a minute 30 left. Hopefully you're already through your chest press. Again, it's 12 chest press here, and then 12 squats. Good. On to your squats, or sorry, dips next. My fault, 12 dips. Maybe you're already on your squats though. We got about a minute left. Good. Now I'm on to my squats. Maybe you're on back to your mountain climbers. Remember, try to get 2 times through. I'm moving a little slow because I want to make sure I'm hitting all the form points for every exercise. We got about 30 seconds left. Good. I'm on to my mountain climber combo. You got 10 seconds. Whatever exercise you are on, keep going. Just get a few more reps in. I don't care if you already got past 12 of whatever it is. Just keep going. Don't switch now. 3, 2, 1. Good. Nice job. Station 1 in the books. Take about a minute to rest here. Grab water if you got it, if you need it. All right, as you guys rest, I will give you our second station exercise. Okay, so we are going to start with 12 pullovers. So those we are laying down flat, either 1 or 2 dumbbells, depending on what your comfortability with the weight is. Okay, slight bend in those elbows. Okay, really focusing on the squeeze of the lats. Nice tight core for those pullovers. Again, those are laying down. 12 reps of those. And then we'll stand up. We have 10 rows each side. We'll do single arm rows today. Okay, knock out 10 on one side, flip to the other. Then we've got our lateral lunges next, not adding any other movement with them. So step out, push back to center. If you have weights, I'd recommend either holding them goblet style in front of your chest or a dumbbell in each hand, just like that. You have 8 on each leg. So if you're alternating, that is 16 total. And then you have 30 jumping jacks. Okay, so pullovers, 12 reps, 10 single arm rows each side, 8 lateral lunges each side, 30 jumping jacks. That is our second station. All right. Starting with our pullovers, 12 reps, 4 minutes on the clock. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, begin. Remember, for these, we want our arms just pretty straight the whole time. That elbow flexion should not increase because we don't want any help from our triceps here. And the key to feeling those lats engage on the way up and that chest is a nice tight core. Inhale, let those muscles lengthen. Exhale, squeeze it up. It's 12 reps here. Only go as far down as your shoulders are comfortable. Maybe that's all the way till the weights hit the floor. After your pullovers, you are on to rows. We're just doing single rows today, single arm, 10 each way. Pull with that elbow. Squeeze that shoulder blade at the top. Other side. Lateral lunges. You can either do 8 in a row on one side or you can alternate, but just make sure you get 8 each leg. Strong push back to center. Other way. Maybe you're onto your jumping jacks. You got 30. Jumping jacks for low impact here. We are stepping out and reaching across. The rest of us just got normal jumping jacks. If you want to add some weight to them, you can. Maybe you're back to pullovers. 12 of pullovers. Good. We're over halfway here, so hopefully you're on him through your pullovers. Not slow like me. Just want to make sure everyone's doing everything right. Reminder, if you need any rest throughout the circuit, that's fine. $12 pullovers, maybe you're on your rows already, 10 each side, maybe you're on your lateral lunges, 8 on each side. You're only going to get as much out of this workout as you put in. So really try to get more than 2 times through if you can, because you can tell how slow I'm going. I'm almost 2 times through here, so. We got 30 seconds. Other leg for your lunges. Then you're on to 30 jumping jacks. You got about 10 seconds left. Whatever you're on, get a few more reps in. 3, 2, 1. Good job. And rest here. 4 minutes flies by when we're having fun. Get some water if you got it. All right. Station number 3, as you guys continue to rest, we have curl to press, all one motion. Curl, press. That's 1 rep. Okay, you have 8 of those. 8 curl to press. Okay, and then we have bent over flies. So finding that hip hinge position, fly it out. Okay, you have 10 of those. Then we're going to drop down to our mat and do jackknives for 12 total reps. So the jackknife is the opposite arm and opposite leg coming up. Okay, so that's like our crunch version. If you can get it all the way to a sit-up with a little help from your arms, that's okay. So whatever you're comfortable with there, you got 12 total, so alternate each of those. And then we've got our split squats. So if you have a lower level chair or bench, or maybe a little higher than this would work too, just make sure it's not too uncomfortable in that back hip. Your option to make these harder is putting that back foot up, okay, in just a stationary position, going up and down. If you don't feel comfortable with that, you're just going to be in your stationary lunge, just dropping it straight up and down. That one again is 8 on each side. So curl to press for 8 reps. Bent over flies, delt flies for 10 reps. Jackknives on our mat, 12 reps, okay, alternating, count each one, and then split squats, 8 on each leg. Okay, that's our last 4-minute circuit for today. All right, here we go. Curl to press, 4 minutes on the clock. You got 10 of these. 3, 2, 1, begin. Curl it up, press it up, break it down, controlled. If your shoulders are tight, you're going to keep those palms facing your ears. You don't need to do the normal version of the shoulder press. You'll do a nice neutral grip shoulder press. 10 reps here. Or no, I said 8, sorry. 8 curl to press, 10 bent over flies, sorry. Squeeze those shoulder blades, okay? We want that weight to get a little bit behind our body, okay? Not just straight out, or else you're just gonna get basically doing a lateral raise. So we need a little bit of backward movement here. Then maybe you're already down to your mat for your jackknives. 12 total, 6 each side, just alternate. 1, 2, 3. Nice little twist at the top. And then maybe you're on your split squats already. 8 each leg. Good. Remember, our versions of split squats, our easier version with our weight in our hands, either here or here, down and up. Our harder version, we're going to elevate that back foot. Okay? Same thing. Either weight at our sides or weight in front of our chest. Make sure you get both legs, 8 each side, and then you are back to your curl to press for 8. Good. Eight, good. Flies. Find that hip hinge position here. Let those weights get away from our body. We don't want to turn it into our row like we did before. We want to fly that weight out away from our body for 10 reps. We're over halfway, so keep moving here. Already back down to my jackknives here, 12 total. This is one where you could add weight to your hands as well, holding a dumbbell by its ends. Back to your split squats. We only got about a minute to go. Remember, easier version, but make sure you're getting all the way down. Don't quite touch that knee to the floor. Get as low as you can, about an inch off the ground of that back knee is our goal. Make sure you're dropping those hips straight down. Notice how my knee stays relatively in line with my ankle. It's not going way over my toe. Okay, so that's something we want to practice. Dropping those hips straight down. That's how our lunges should work too when we do those in other classes. Okay, back to curl to press. Maybe you're already further, that's fine. You only got a little over 10 seconds to go here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hand rest. Nice job. Good work. Take a minute, catch your breath, slow that breathing down here. Grab your water, and then we will cool it down in a second. All right, let's get ready to cool it down here. Hopefully that breathing slowed down a little bit. We will start in our feet spread apart stance, hamstring and low back stretch, just letting that upper body hang, letting the head hang. every exhale of a deep breath, fall a little further, a little deeper into that stretch. Try to keep the legs as straight as you can here. Then we're going to slowly roll up one vertebra at a time. Nice deep inhale and reach and hold to that sky. Exhale, fall off to one side. Back to center, same thing, roll it up nice and slow. Inhale, reach high. Exhale off to one side. One last time, roll it up. Inhale and hold. Exhale, arms fall. Shake it out. Okay, we'll take our staggered stance here. Get that hamstring stretch as well, some more. One knee bent, other leg straight, reach to where you're comfortable. Maybe that's just straight down or reaching for that toe or the ground. And again, switch when you feel ready, when you feel some tension come out of those hamstrings, out of this area here as well. Good. Let's go down to that hip flexor stretch. Okay, option from the beginning is to add that opposite arm, lean into that front leg. Or again, maybe you're in your runner's lunge position and you want to add a little torso twist. Okay, whatever works for you to get that best stretch. I want you to focus on that hip flexor here. And again, when you're ready, when you feel tension release, you can switch sides. Good, let's make our way to a seated position. Start with our feet together here. Butterfly position. Just let your legs naturally hang. As you get more comfortable here, you can take a little bit of pressure from those elbows to help push them in and get a little deeper stretch. But don't force it here. Go ahead and stick one leg out. Reach wherever's comfortable. That could be your shin, your ankle, your toe. Switch to the other side. Lori, I see you wrote something. Oh, you're welcome. Have a good rest of your day. Make sure you communicate with the others to see how everything's going. If I think we're most likely going to change cardio and course title to 50-50, so it can be a little more open-ended with strength and cardio versus just core movements for strength. So if that's okay with you guys, we'll do that. And then also, I said we'd reevaluate the schedule this month. If you guys feel we need a 5th class option, because I know kettlebell isn't streaming, so that would mean obviously we have to change kettlebell to something else. So open to ideas there. If you guys feel like we really do need a 5th option, if it's really struggled to get to our class limits to get that credit, but let us know. Feel free to shoot us an email after you rendezvous with everyone. Yeah, but thank you. I can't read that far from here, but I'll read it after class. You can hop off if you need to. Then we're going to go down to our back here. We're going to bring one leg up, give it a nice little hug. Grab behind that knee, below that knee. Slowly let it release to the other leg. Then we're going to give ourselves a nice little hug here, hug those knees in, roll back and forth along that spine. Then go ahead and make your way back to standing when you're ready. And then your last one, option for your chest opener is either interlocking those hands behind our back and pressing up, sticking that chest through, or find a spot on your wall, one arm at a time. Again, hold that as long as necessary. After you've done your chest stretch, feel free to stretch on your own a little bit longer, but that is all I'm going to do for cooling down.